Why, hello there, Start Your Systems fans. Welcome to another MX ATV Supercross Encore Career Mode gameplay. And today we're continuing the 125 Championship, round 7 through 12-ish, I think. And, excuse me, just doing all-time 3 laps, just working our way through this championship. I'm Kellen Brower, and I am so glad that you decided to join us and watch this today. Looks like Anaheim is the first one, round 7. Anaheim, hell, LOL, yeah, right. Oh, down 125, dude. Rum, rum. Whole shot. Oh, just mistimed it. So I think the last time that I played this, I did not lose a race, so I'm undefeated in the 125 championship. Or did I? No, I apologize. I lost one race by like 0.04 seconds or something like that. But we discovered that the 125s are actually very fun in this game. And they sound bitchin', as do most IRL 125s. Up. See, when I was at Rainbow, that's about 2 weeks ago actually, they were talking about how they put the reflex stick, or reflex animations at least, back in the game. But they didn't do it so that you have to press any buttons. They just made it so that the reflex happens, like you get all gammy for a second, and you can't control the bike or anything. So it's, just as if you had a hard landing or something in real life where you're hanging off the side of the bike trying to collect yourself for a second because you hit the ground so hard. Obviously you get some whiplash or something and you're not in control for a moment, so they try to go with that feel, I assume. Tara Geiger's leading. Say what? Not anymore though, fam. I got her. I changed up my gear set a little bit as well, as you can tell. Still running the fly stuff. Got to rep fly. I actually just got the chance to meet the fly representative that I've always gone through sim stuff with, Dale Spangler, this past weekend at San Diego. Awesome guy. And A-Star boots. Got the red, white, and blue A-Star boots because it was just Military Appreciation Weekend. So gotta rep that, and I also have the red plate on my motor machine, since technically I am the championship leader, so gotta run it, right? No matter how much my butt patch continues to tell me that I'm a goon, I will try to prove them wrong. Gotta triple this low line. Yeah, we're good. I feel like I'm slowly getting better at this game too. Like, definitely not the best, but I'm figuring it out. Like, I'm figuring out what works and what doesn't. Like, it's the first time I think I've ever quadded that section, and I'm on a 125, so. For any of you like diehard MX vs ATV fans as well, if you happen to follow their Facebook, there's this guy apparently named Hugo that is like top of the charts all across the board on like hot laps and stuff. Excuse me. And he does like stupid fast laps in this game. Kind of exploits it. But he's usually on posted on their Facebook page and stuff like that. And when I was at Rainbow, he was there, and they're talking about how there's like this. It's sort of like the whip glitch, I guess, is the best comparison to it, where if you lean way far forward, not whipping or anything, you're just leaning forward and mashing on the brake, you will like lurch forward more. So kind of like what the whip glitch did, which is you're on the rear brake whipping and leaning as far forward as you can, and it would like move more and more forward. And this Hugo guy, I mean, like I said, if you check their Facebook page, I guess they post like him doing hot laps every once in a while. He'll like rip out lap times that don't even make sense and jump whole sections in 2 jumps. So apparently he's got that dialed, and that's probably what would help take me to the next step in this game. But I like riding like realistically. Like I know I'm a sim player and all, and I guess that realism just kind of stems from that. But I don't know, I try to actually play this game the way that they intended to play it. I like going inside here, doubling up, and then double down. Like I said, these 125s, hecka fun. Hecka hella, whatever. Get the triple from a dead stop. Nah. But I definitely would say that of all the bikes in the game so far that I've played, the 125 is my most favorite. My most favorite. Yeah, I guess that's grammatically correct. For some reason that sounded wrong to me, but most favorite would be right. It's not favoritist. It's not a word. So he does like something like that, I guess, where he's just like leaned all the way forward, mashing the rear brake. Like that. But I don't know. I didn't get a chance to actually watch him play, so I don't really know what it is that he's doing. I guess all the fans on Facebook that watch him play the laps complain because it's so unrealistic, which, I mean, obviously it is. And even Rainbow knows that it's unrealistic, but they're just stoked that somebody's put that much time into their game, I think. So I don't know, I would have to figure that out. I wish I would have talked to him. I don't think he spoke much English, so I didn't really get a chance to talk to him. But the Rainbow guys are just like, yada yada, he does this, yada yada, he does that. So who knows what the actual technique is. I'm sure that he's figured something out. Kind of reminds me of, like, yeah, it's very similar to the whip glitch, but that whole, like, going above and beyond to do stupid stuff reminds me of when I used to play MX Unleashed a lot. I was actually near the top of the leaderboards in MX Unleashed. It was actually MX vs. ATV Unleashed, sorry, where everybody rode 500s. And so, like, I had some pretty fast laps on those tracks. I don't even remember the track names, but I used to play that game a crap ton. And everybody would ride 500s online and post really stupid laps because they would do the whole, like, land on the rear tire with the clutch on and boost out and jump 6 into the next section or something like that. People these days want to complain about realism and how bad this game feels and whatever. Well, go back and play one of those old games. Like, they're fun. They're hella arcadey, but they're fun. So that's definitely not realism. Whip. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole whip thing. That's like the biggest gripe I can understand from your guys' point of view. Everybody says just bring back the reflex physics so we can whip. And I mean, that's what I kind of feel like too. Like, heck yeah. I enjoyed the crap out of playing reflex because you could whip. There's been like an Instagram video going around of some random guy out at a local track or something. He's coming down a straightaway towards a group of people, and he just hits 3 jumps in succession, and it's just like absolutely laid over, huge whips. Like, they look unrealistic, and so everyone's like, what does this guy play, reflex 24/7 or something? Definitely looks kind of like that, I must say. Can I get the whole shot? Nope. 516 got the whole shot. Not sure who that is. Alright, so let's triple in, and then triple again, and then triple one more time, and double out. See, that's more fun to me than like doing 6 through a section or whatever, is making a line actually flow. Oh boy! I think I may have mentioned this last week, but one trick or tip that I also picked up when I was at Rainbow for any of you players trying to get really good at the game, the oversized brakes or whatever in the game, where they make the brakes like super all-powerful and whatever, is something that those guys rarely use because they're too powered. Like I'm sure you've realized, you come into a corner and you jam on those oversized brakes, you basically just like 360 or just flat 180 in the corner, and you end up going the wrong way, and it's just no fun. And so when they had us play, they used just like regular stock brakes, I think it was, or whatever the non-oversized version of the brakes are. And the stopping was a lot better. Like you had to stop a lot earlier, sure, but you would lean over pretty far and get spun around sometimes, yes. But if you were on top of your game and rode like right on top of the bike and didn't try anything stupid, it worked with you a lot better than the oversized brakes do. So that's a tip for all of you players out there, that if you're trying to at least just flow better instead of absolutely hate life because every corner you go into you jam on the brakes and nothing works, try running just the stock brakes. Sounds like it's a better option. One thing that I think is kind of funny about these 125s playing them so far is that they can pretty much reasonably do everything that the 450s were able to do. I mean, like, I don't think I even got close to quadding that on a 450, and I just damn near did it on a 125. So I kind of remember also something about Alive, the 250Fs were the faster bike. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but everybody seemed to ride 250Fs because they were as quick or quicker than the 450s. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it's just kind of something that is ringing a bell for me right now. So it doesn't, I guess, make it look too bad if the 125s are comparable to 450s and 250F power, because they've done that in the past. I love this quad right here in the middle. It's so fun when you can get enough speed to do something like this, and then you also triple this, quad, and then triple out. Like, so smooth, so fun. Like, that's when you actually feel like you're connecting lines in this game, is when you can do cool lines like that. Whippertail. Nope, nothing. Did a 103.0 that last lap, though. Doesn't ever count the last lap for some reason. All right, who is the guy that got the whole shot? 518 or whatever? 516, Brian Foster. Interesting. Speaking of people I've never heard of in my life, this random guy named Tyler Custer, I think his name, was number 424 on the Honda. Whole shot and led like 3 laps of the last chance qualifier in the 250 class this last weekend. And that guy was going for it. I think he's one of the guys that's like definitely wasn't able to do the whoops consistently, but every lap he'd just gun it into him because he was in the lead. He wanted to try to make the main. I think I'm pretty sure it would have been his first main event. So he wanted to make it in, man, and he's going for it. I love that. I love to see those privateers, though, get starts, and it's not just the same guys over and over again. So he didn't end up making it, obviously, which was a bummer. He got shuffled back kind of quickly near the end and then went down, and so that didn't help. But it's interesting, to say the least, to see him up there. I think this track, one of the more favorite tracks that I like playing on this is like Minneapolis, I think it is. I really like the off-kilter jumps. That's something that I wish that they'd do more of in Supercross. They used to do it a lot. Like, I felt like I saw at least 1 or 2 tracks every year that had jumps like that, but they don't do that hardly at all anymore, to my knowledge. Supercross is the track layouts have gotten, not this game, but like IRL Supercross, the track layouts have gotten very repetitive in the past, like, I would say 5 years. Like, I wish some of the track designers would go and look at some of like the 2000, like even late 90s, early 2000 track designs, and especially like the 2005, 2006 era Supercross tracks. Like, there's some sick stuff in that generation of Supercross when Ricky was about to retire and James was coming up. Like, they had some really awesome track layouts. But I mean, like I said, it feels very repetitive lately. There's always the same sections, just in different spots of the track. Like this year, they're getting a little bit better about trying to change up the way the track's actually laid out. But like to even point out the repetitiveness of it even a little bit more. The San Diego track that they had last weekend, go look it up. It's a mirrored image of Anaheim 1 2009. The jumps themselves are in just a little bit different spots, but the like actual layout of the track is Anaheim 1 2009, but everything is opposite. So the first corner at A1 2009 was a left-hand sweeper into a section that then went into a left-hand U-turn, right-hand U-turn, and then a left-hand 90, but the San Diego version of the track was a right-hand sweeper into a right-hand U-turn and then a left-hand U-turn and a right 90 back across the start straight. Like I swear, if you go look at the tracks and you just flipped one of them over and laid them on top of each other, it'd be the same layout, promise. And that to me kind of sucks. Like, okay, cool, you're going to go back to 2009 track. That's a little bit farther back than you've been going. I mean, hell, Petco Park last year, the round that they had at San Diego was Phoenix 2014 backwards. But, I don't know, just kind of wish that they'd branch out a little bit more, go a little further back. Just a little bit further back. So we did Anaheim and then Phoenix, or whatever the second round is. It's an Arizona round. And then Minneapolis, and now Oakland. So it's like old Supercross succession, but then a random Minneapolis in there somewhere. Whatevs. Oh, I got the inside gate. Oh, no. Fuck. It's the outside gate. I'll make it work. Got a good start. Out drag him. Pit. And no drive to clear that jump. Oh, I'm still going to get the whole start. Whole shot. Yee, buddy. Whoa, wheeling the whoops. 180. And pop goes the weasel. Now this, like something like this, too over the top. Obviously it would be like a safety hazard. This is, you know, only something that you'd ever see in a video game where the start jumps over like a section of the track. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but you definitely can't have a start with a whatever that is, like a 55, 60-foot double right in the middle of the start straightaway. I mean, heck, at Phoenix they had a little roller in practice halfway down the start straight that they took away after the first practice because guys were complaining about it. So nothing too crazy in the start straight, but there's been stuff that like the track has jumped over the start line. That's kind of cool. And I'm not talking about like the Anaheim 1 jump over the start line. Like there's a Houston a while ago that they did that. And I think even the Houston track in this game does that, where it'll jump like over the starting area. I think that stuff's kind of cool. Because something about, I think it was because of Seeley's crash in 2014 at St. Louis on the over-under bridge. Or maybe that was 2000. No, actually that wasn't 2000. That was 2012. That was a long time ago now that I think about it. But he had a crash on the over-under bridge at St. Louis that year. And he like landed on the tough blocks on the right side and then fell down below. But he'd missed everything. He didn't land and hit anything. But I think that the track crews are like, oh shit, we're gonna hurt some people pretty bad if we don't fix this right now. So they did away with that, which is like, eh. Quad it or 5 it. That's another thing about this game. I'm just going to point some stuff out, just basically babbling on about this game and track designs today. People love to complain about how bad the physics feel. If you try to connect the rhythm sections together, like if you actually flow, it kind of works, I must say. You know, it takes you a while to get used to it, which I think is people's biggest beef, is that it's not a thing that you can pick up and play right away. You actually have to kind of learn it, which is another thing that people who play a sim always gripe about. But, you know, if you're constantly landing stuff smoothly in the rhythm sections, it's really not that hard to connect lines, which I don't know, pretty realistic if you ask me. I'm just being optimistic. Everybody gives me crap for starting to say that I'm actually liking this game, but I mean, you're watching me play it, and I'm making it look, I think, somewhat decent. It's definitely not just like utter shit by any stretch of the imagination, so well, that makes it look pretty bad. But that was my own fault because my finger slipped off of the thumbstick, so I made it look like Duke. Like, look at that, just like triple, triple, triple nicely through the last section. And over the finish line. Yeah, the whips suck, though. What are you going to do? We had a person on our channel commenting the other day saying, oh, OMG, PS4 version is like OPAF, blah, 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 blah. And, like, unless they did, like, a thing that they did with Untamed, where there's, like, a completely different game for the... well, it'd be the 5th gen consoles, the PS2 and regular Xbox. It was a completely different game from that to a PS3 or an Xbox 360, like completely different game. I don't think they did that for PS4. I think it's the exact same thing. I don't know why on a PS4 people say it feels that much better. I played it on a PS4 at Rainbow. I didn't feel like it was that much different. They said it was like a prototype, but I don't, you know, like it felt better, but I thought it was because we were playing a tighter track that it felt better. Like, physics-wise, it felt freaking identical to this, so... I don't know what PS2 people are, or PS4 people are talking about, but I'm not really feeling like it was a huge improvement, if anything. And why would it not be the same as on PC? Which is what I'm playing on, I should emphasize that. I'm playing on PC. Just because, I don't know, Sim, PC Master Race. I kid. I wish we could do more console stuff on the channel, but I don't know, we just always have had stuff on our PCs, so Jeremy and I can play stuff together a lot easier on PC. We'll get there someday, though. Oh, I just connected the crap out of that rhythm. I feel like I didn't even do that right on a 450. Once again, doing stuff much better on a 125. I think I need a quad triple there. And this is going to be a triple and a double. And loop it around town. Whoop section. Can I triple this? Yeah! Got it. Oh, that was weird. It sounded like I was in a tunnel for a second there. Dude, look at those quads. You kidding me? JS7ing the crap out of this. Oh, and then going a little far. It's alright, we'll make it work. Do a little quad on-offs. Do a little bit of that action. Getting all out of shape in the whoops. Can I clear the triple? Oh, we got it. No biggie. I'll just wheelie the whoops a la Travis Pastrana style. Yeah, and then case that. I knew that I was about to mess up. I was getting all kinds of sketch. I have a huge lead, though. Jesus moly. 13.5 seconds after a lap. Ah, just missed the quad. I feel like if you also lean back right when you're about to whip, like if you're leaning back on the takeoff and keep leaning back just a little bit and then initiate your whip, like just a tad after you've taken off, it works better for whipping. Like, see, like that was what I'm talking about. Like, obviously it's not a huge whip or anything. People are asking for like freaking Jared McNeil style whips in this game, but just to emphasize that you can whip ever so slightly if you do it the right way, I think. I also haven't really experimented too much with the tricks in this game, but that's something that I guess next episode I'll learn. I don't really want to learn it right now. I'm more of the racing type anyway, so tricks, it's like whatever. I'm not going to go for that quad. I'll go for this quad. Oh, got it. I'll go for this quad too. Oh, got it. Got him. Pretty good lap. And good. 108.13. But as you can tell, I'm getting steadily better at this game as it goes on. I don't know what round this is. I don't know how many rounds I've done. We'll run with it. We'll do this round and that'll be the last one. YOLO. I don't know what round it is. It didn't tell me. Think that I've done 6 though. Whatever. We'll end up doing 4 on the last episode, 7 on this one, just hella random. Got another good start. Can I get the whole start? Got it. Brake tap. Oh boy. Triple, case, double, double, and triple again. Oh, we got it. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Land on those CD tough blocks. No big deal. See, now we're in a tunnel, and it sounds like we're in a tunnel. So we go here, triple, triple, triple out, and triple again. Nah, let's just land on these Matrix Concepts tough blocks now. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright, we're good. Okay, that was too much preload. Yeah, cased it. Oh, look at that. Feet off the back pegs. Totally riding like a goon. What do you expect? Whoa, okay. Preload for days. Geez, some of these like Supercross triples are tiny. Like I'm coming ringing up to him like, oh, I gotta just toss it. Preload to the stars, and then there's like no triple. Oh, but I'll just quad into this section real quick. Taking the same line as before, but I'm only gonna double here because I don't have the drive. Yeah, doubling through that section. You. I want to cut to the inside here. There we go. I don't have the drive. Okay, I guess I do. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to quad out. Can I triple it this time? Nope. Oh boy. Oh, we're good. Just land like completely sideways, wide open. No problem. My race tech suspension just dialed apparently. Oh, not anymore. As I say that. Oh, that's hilarious. But seriously, racetech.com, head over there. They're a great sponsor of Start Your Systems, helps sponsor the World of MX Simulator series for your viewing pleasure. And unlike what I just did on that Supercross triple, they will make your suspension feel 100% lush. I promise. Oh, yeah, not clearing that. Oh, verb tough blocks. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Quad it. Oh, we got this. Oh, and then quad again. No way, Josie. Oh, no. All right, this is a good last race. Got a big lead. Let's see if I can actually do this last section right. But thank you guys for watching again. This is Kellen Brower here on Start Your Systems. If you like this video, you know where the like button is, I'm sure. You could also subscribe to our channel. Plenty more content to watch. Comment on all of our videos and let us know how we're doing, how shit we are at this game, etc., etc. You know, the usual. And for myself and everybody here at Start Your Systems, we'll catch you guys on the next 125 championship gameplay here on MX vs ATV Supercross Encore.